Hello Geminis, how are you? First of all, I want to say thank you for watching this video. I know that the quality is not that good yet, okay? But I'm working on it. I hope that for the next month I will be able to have a better quality, with the videos. I know it's quite important. But I've been planning on opening this channel for quite a long time, and until now I was more focusing myself in traveling and doing private readings. But I knew that this was a very important month, for everybody. And I don't think I could have waited for longer, I think that this was the month where I had to start the channel. So there we go. This is the start. Why this is such an important month? I mean, I'm not a specialist in astrology, but I like to base myself a little bit in astrology while I'm doing general readings. As this is a story that I'm gonna be intuitively feeling and seeing with the cards. And with the astrology, it's like this sense that I can get in a general energy vibe where I might be able to connect with most of you. Because, whatever is gonna come today, it's not gonna speak and resonate with the life of each person who is maybe watching this video. I mean, it's impossible, But I'm certain that this story will speak to someone there. And this is the reason why I do tarot, because I know that every time I see the story and I start to have these feelings and intuition about a situation that someone might be going through. Sometimes hearing that story from someone else, it can really help to come past that trouble or that issue, as you probably know. I mean, maybe this is the reason why you're watching tarot readings. So this month is very important, The first card came out is the Three of Cups in your present situation. Now, I'm gonna say something, I think that you come from a period, there is a eclipse happening on the 14th of December, and I'm gonna be uploading the videos on the 14th of December, so between the 14th and the 21st. And there are two special events happening this month. And regarding you, so this solar eclipse is like, I think it has been the only solar eclipse of the year. And it's coming at the end of the year, so it's like this closing chapter to start a new one, Eclipses have always been related to that energy of where there is something new that it's coming, and that could really mean a radical change. Something that could become very obvious, And maybe you won't be able to see this immediately, but you will see it later on. And this eclipse is happening in your 7th house, Geminis, which is a house of relationships, partnerships, whatever it means for you, It's like business partnerships, siblings, lovers, friends, important relationships that affect and influence your life at a higher level. So there is an aspect of surprise here. So I think that there are things that are gonna come to the light. And as because this solar eclipse is happening together with the south node of the moon, there is a sense here of letting go of the past, certainly. So I see that maybe there is a certain partnership that you're thinking to let go. Okay. So, the Hermit and the Ace of Swords. When there are too many cards that come out at the same time, I'm always gonna read them, but I don't take them in the reading because I'm asking for just one card per position, okay? But I think that it's important to look at them. And these two cards, they wanted to jump out. The Hermit and the Soul. So I think that there has been a certain clarity that it kind of sparked you, for sure. I think that somebody has come to the truth of a certain situation. And I think that because it came with a hermit, there has been a level of isolation to get through that truth. Maybe it could be that somebody in your environment had to isolate themselves to be able to communicate that truth as well. So I want one card for the past. Then the second event that is happening in this month, that it's actually the star of the month, is a conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. These two huge planets are moving forward and conjuncting together in the sign of Aquarius. They are leaving your 8th house, which is, well, most probably, I think that a lot of you Geminis have gone through a lot of transformation. The 8th house, it's that house of death, rebirth, transformation, secrets coming to light. And it's not an easy house. It's a very necessary house, but definitely not an easy one. It could also represent a house of finance, but not your own finance, the finance of your partners, like your partnerships. Maybe somebody near to you where the finance situation, their economic situation might affect you directly in a very important level, which will cause an important transformation. And I think you went through these. And now, like, these two planets are moving towards your 9th house. And this is great news. Sun's change. I mean, talking about change. And this is exactly in your past position. There has been a definite change for someone there. The Tower, you know, it's a card that talks about, this is, yeah, in some ways it can mean destruction. I mean, you know, I don't like to take this so literally, you know, I mean, this could maybe mean a real literal destruction for someone there. But this is like this huge change on something that we have built for a long time, and that something happens unexpectedly. Something like, you know, you see this tower, and then there is this lightning that comes in the tower and puts the tower on fire. So this couple there, these people there, they have to jump. Because if they don't jump, most certainly they're gonna die. So they have to leave that tower, and that tower has to be destroyed. So there could be, you know, something new that can come out of it. Because, you know, this is like when the tower appears, there is a sense of something that has been built in a long time, but it was never built in solid foundations. Maybe until a certain extent it looked like it worked, but then something happened that completely made that establishment fall down. But you know, when these things happen, it's because they are fated. You know, this is something that it had to happen. You can call it destiny or whatever you want to call it, but or just something that's in your past life and that you had experience. And it's coming with the 3 of Cups here. You know, the 3 of Cups talks about collaborations, you know, working hard and putting effort, like practical, material effort in building something, in establishing something so it can grow. And there are people that are involved in this collaboration. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be a collaboration, of course. So by now what I'm getting here is that there is a certain level here of, we'll see how the story is going with the rest of the cards, but you are rebuilding. You are in the beginning of rebuilding. Like, you know, if I have to read this to you as it comes, it's like you're coming from this destabilizing energy where probably many things broke down in your life, and suddenly, or something, or a situation in particular, and maybe it could be related to your work, or it could be also related to certain people in your environment, maybe friendships, partnerships, that in a way they had to kind of break down. You have to kind of break down from them. I'm feeling here. And this is what is coming in the present, which is really good, you know, in the sense that you're trying to rebuild again. And I see that there is people who are supporting you regarding the situation. The only problem, and you know, this card is the third card, which is the card of the obstacle for me. And it's the Six of Wands. And you know, the Six of Wands, I mean, generally it means, it's a card that talks about recognition of having a victory, a sense of victory. Having people like that are looking at you, you know, that are recognizing that you come from a huge battle, and then you're coming back home with that victory and saying, okay, I made it. But this is coming in your obstacle, so it would be almost like reading in reverse. And I think that it could really be, as the story is coming out right now, that there has been a certain disruption with a group of people, and I think certain people are not happy about this, or you feel not happy about this. You feel that you don't have the victory. You feel that you didn't get the recognition that you wanted to have. But I see that you're working hard and you're like staying in your ground in some level, okay? Because there is still people there who wants to support you and who are admiring like what you're doing, like where you're trying to create. So let's see the next card coming out. What is coming for Gemini, please? What is coming? Wow, okay, this is nice. King of Cups. This could, I mean, talking about you, because, you know, the main thing about this is it's you guys. I mean, whatever happened in the past that put you in a level of where you thought that everything was lost and everything was destroyed, and like, you know, you felt like in the middle of this chaos, you're coming out of it. And I think that this event or whatever happened here for you is like, it's putting you in this, talking of you, you know, talking about you, it's putting you in this level of higher, like, mature, like, maturing your emotions. Excuse me for my English, you know, sometimes I invent some words. But I'm certain you will understand me. The King of Cups, it's a beautiful energy, you know, because this is water energy. This is all about feelings, about intuition, emotions. But this king, he's very, very calm. He's able to be in complete control of his emotions, but not control in the sense of I'm in control. No, like in a good control. You know, he knows what he knows. You know, it's like what he feels. He's certain what he has to give or be open with, you know, what are the people that are important to them and which are the people that do not deserve that cup of love or that cup of emotions or, you know, his heart. And this could definitely, I feel that this could be the energy of somebody here that will open up to you, and I think it would be a very supportive energy for you regarding whatever happened in the past. Maybe this could be a new person, a new partnership in your work environment. I mean, I'm talking about work environment here because, you know, we have the Six of Wands and the Three of Coals. So maybe this tower is relating to a certain job or project that it didn't work out as you thought it could. And I think that right now, maybe there is somebody in your environment who is helping you out build something new. Yeah. Or something that it's not necessarily completely new, but it's something where you can pick up the pieces, your skills, your talents, and use them. And I think that if this is not your energy, as I said, this could really be somebody maybe older than you, somebody that is really mature, at least emotionally, and that can give you that support to establish that project or that material reality you want to create. And maybe, you know, as I said, this is the obstacle. I think that Gemini, you had been feeling, I mean, most certainly having this tower in the past. I think you come from a period and seeing all these transitions, you know, that are happening. I think that you come from a period, I'm talking to someone there that comes from a period where you had been feeling quite down. Maybe you felt that you didn't have people that will be there for you, or maybe you were not getting the right collaborations. You know, like that sense that maybe you were not being appreciated as you should have been appreciated. Okay, let's see how you see yourself in the situation, you know, how Gemini sees self, herself, whoever is there in this position, like situation, Gemini. Okay, yes. This is how you see yourself. The Page of Swords. So Gemini, I see, I mean, you're looking at the situation, but I see that you are at this moment, maybe you're quite up in your head. And I think that maybe you're not communicating everything directly. There is a sense here, you know, the Page of Swords is more like this energy of, I mean, it's not a bad or good energy, you know, it's just an energy of maybe not being completely direct with your communication. And Geminis, you are the signs that are like the professionals of communication, you know, it's like you have that capacity, you know. And I think that maybe right now you are a little bit more in defense because you had been hurt or you come from this difficulty. So it's normal that in this situation right now, even though you're like trying to build it up, I think you're feeling defense towards a group of people, a certain environment, or someone there that has created like this destruction for you, or it's related to this destruction, to this end. And you know, I think it's normal that you're trying kind of like to protect yourself. You know, like you're trying to protect yourself, you know. So this Page of Swords is coming quite defensive. Like you're keeping in some truths to yourself and you're just like looking at the situation from afar. It's like you don't want to be maybe like complete invested in what you think or feel regarding that situation at this present moment. So what is coming in your environment? Anyway, you know, guys, I'm gonna put up a specifier for the cards I see that are important to dive deeper in, you know, because sometimes there are some things like images or words that I will express that come quite spontaneously, and they might be very specific for just one person there. Not for everybody. No, not for like this general story, but maybe sometimes there is like this information that comes my way that I need to express, and this will be just for someone very specific right behind the screen. Okay. So, what is in the environment of Gemini? The Queen of Goals. This is a beautiful energy, and I see here, this is coming in your environment. The Queen of Goals. This is a project. This is, or this could be someone as well, okay? This is an energy that represents establishment, autonomy, practicality, but like materialism, you know, like something that is quite stable. You know, she's super stable. She doesn't move, you know. She goes very slow, that's for sure, you know. She's not the fastest queen in the tarot, but she's certain. And she's very nourishing. And she's very generous as well, because she had to work hard to get where she is, and she knows what it is, you know, to build that project or work hard, you know, like she knows what it means, that effort, you know. So when she sees people that might be in difficulties and that she can help, she will help. This could be that person or somebody in your environment that will be very supporting of you, okay? It could be as well a mother figure or somebody older than you, or as I said, you know, like queens and kings, they generally tend to be people that have a certain level of maturity, you know. And why I took this card is because, you know, as it's coming in the reading, you have the King of Cups that's looking right straight to the Queen of Golds. I almost said the Queen of Cups, you know. And maybe this is very precisely to someone there, and maybe I'm talking right now to a masculine energy, or someone, maybe a woman with very masculine energy, that is looking right straight to this person. Because this is your environment, this is external to you, this is what is influencing you right now. There is a certain kind of engagement here. There is like, even though I think that necessarily there has been people around in the past that haven't, and you feel still that you need to protect yourself from, there is here someone that it's very valuable and very supportive. And I think this is why there is a sense here of being able to open up your emotions or to settle down at some extent. I mean, I'm feeling here that this is an important partnership, but you know, it can be work related. It can really be like this work, as I said, work project, something material that you're putting your efforts in and you want to start building again. And to start this project, you need to collaborate. And this collaboration, it's what is coming here. These two persons that are very different, but they are very compatible, you know. They can bring to the table like what each doesn't have and put it together and create like this beautiful energy to grow. And if it's not in the work environment, I definitely think that there is, and it would be maybe love related, like partnership, like somebody special that is in your environment, that with this connection, it's helping you out, get out of this. This is chaos. I just think that, Gemini, I see you a little bit at this present moment, maybe a little bit down. Maybe you don't feel yet that you can move, you know. Maybe you're still feeling that, you know, that's why you're being at this present moment defensive and distance, like you are like looking at things from far and trying to take it slowly and not rushing in, you know, because once they always talk as well about movement. And maybe this is something that you feel that you want to take it slow. You don't want to take it fast. You want to take it slow. What is coming in the wishes? Wow. Again, earth energy. I mean, this is what is coming in your wishes. We have the Hierophant here. This is Taurus energy. And right beneath it, in your environment, we have as well Taurus earth energy. I mean, it can be as well Capricorn, Virgo energy. But for me, the Queen of Pentacles has associated a lot to Taurus energy. But, you know, it doesn't matter the zodiac sign, you know. I mean, this is just a certain personality or energy that goes together with this. Completely. The Hierophant, I mean, this is your wish. And this is establishment. This is getting like solid foundations. This is like stability. This is high spirituality. This is like important engagements, commitments that come for long term. It could be a contract, getting that final contract, you know, getting that engagement to that thing that you want to put all your efforts and dedication to, so that you can come to a higher level in your material world as in your spiritual world, you know, something that it allows you to elevate yourself at the highest level. You know, coming here with the Queen of the Queen of Goals right beneath it. Maybe what you would like, and having the Three of Goals in the present situation, is definitely having this engagement. Establishing that commitment to someone that you know that can bring you that stability for a long run. Something that again, you know, I see, Gemini, you're taking it slow. And you are not, generally, Gemini, you are not the energy that, you know, like the zodiac sign that likes to do things slow, you know. Generally, I mean, you are air energy. You like things that come fast. You are very like, but this time, maybe because of the past, you know that this time you don't want to take that risk. You want this, you want something solid. And you know that this solidity, you know, like this foundation, you can only build it step by step. Whatever is love, partnerships, business partnerships, or a certain project that you want to start working very hard, or that skill, that talent that maybe was kind of hidden, or that you were like working in the darkness and now you want to put out there, you know, you want to put it out so that people can look at it and see, oh, I didn't know that Gemini knew how to do this. I didn't know that Gemini could, you know, be that good to you know, had that skill or had that capacity, but you know, you want to take it slow. You don't want deceptions. That's why I have this real deep feeling here when I see this card. It's like, you don't want to be this, you know, you don't want that deception right now. It's like, you want to apply yourself in something that you know, that, you know, it will be worth it, because yes guys, I think I'm talking to someone that has suffered quite a lot in the past. There has been maybe, this tower has been maybe a betrayal. It has been something that they had to go through that was very massive, that changed completely, radically their life, and that it wasn't at all easy to come out of it. So, you know, once we go through this energy, it's normal that we, most of the times, I'm not saying everybody, but most of the time, then the second time or third time, we would like to say, okay, I'm putting a little bit of distance here. I want to go, you know, little by little, you know. I see what I want to see a little bit what is coming in the next position. You know, this is a little bit like the moon. I want one card. I mean, as I said, I'm gonna specify this card, okay? Because this is a little bit like what is coming in, like the conclusion of all the cards together. I mean, this is how I read this position in my reading. I mean, in this spread. And the moon, I mean, it has all the cards, and some cards have more like positive, negative connotations, you know, like. And the moon, you know, is like the sense of having to go to the darkness, or feeling that we are in the darkness because we cannot see, we cannot, there are things that we cannot see at the light of the sun. We are in the light of the moon. And this, it's a beautiful energy, because, you know, this is talking as well about the realm of dreams. Maybe at this present moment, and I see the King of Cups here, I think that maybe intuitively you can feel certain things, you know, or maybe somebody there, and this is precisely to someone there, maybe in your dreams you have been having certain messages, like important messages, or having the intuition about something that is hidden, because that's the energy of the moon, you know. It's like some things are in the shadows here. You cannot maybe see clearly. You're in a moment where maybe you cannot see clearly. But I'm not sensing it in a bad way, because I see the spread and I see the cards, you know. I don't see at all like negative energy here with this moon card, okay? I'm gonna put a card to specify about it, but I think that, you know, having this like progression, like energy that maybe you're heading to, Gemini, because I think this is you. Like deep in your heart, you are so emotional at this present moment, but maybe you're not showing it out of fear. Out of fear. Maybe you, I mean, maybe you're not able to recognize that this person is being real. You know, this person, it's as it comes. What you see is what you get. There is no hiding here, you know. This energy is not about, it's not a play energy. This is like exactly like what you're getting in reality, it's what it comes. But I'm sensing here that you are so emotional. You have been and you are so emotional, maybe regarding this person or this work environment or like this new project, that out of fear you're kind of hiding yourself, or you're hiding certain emotions. You're feeling them differently. You're really feeling them. but you're not showing them, maybe. I wanna put a card first to clarify, you know, because as I said, you know, the cards, they tell me one thing, and you know, I see that they're reading in general. And yes, coming with the moon, the Seven of Golds, you I think you have fears, because you're afraid that maybe this won't be real, that this won't materialize, and this would be just maybe a fantasy, or that you won't get that recognition that you want to have. The Seven of Golds is this energy of like you not taking so much action. I see your energy is like super slow in this reading, Gemini. I'm talking to someone there who is taking things super slow. You know, the Seven of Golds, it's like this energy of planning on what to do and what to do with the situation. So in the hiding position with the moon, coming in this conclusion, is like maybe, yeah, you're taking some little steps. You're taking some steps towards this situation, this person, this project, okay? And I see that some people are, or maybe this person, it's recognizing that. But you're not trying, yeah, like you're still feeling it like in the first steps, you know? Because you're hiding in some way, I'm sensing here, your emotions, because you want to plan. You know, it's like you are analyzing the situation. This is what you're hiding. You're thinking practically, how can you approach the situation? How you need to go through this. You know that there are, like, you know, the Seven of Golds, it's the harvest card. You know, it's the moment where, you know, you planted the seeds, you wait that they grow, and then you take all the fruits of those seeds. You put them together, and now is the time. It's like the standby. Not moving, not saying anything, just looking from afar and planning in your head. And probably this is a hiding plan. You know, it's like this is something that you have in your head, but you don't want to yet communicate it. Something that, yeah, you're putting time and work in it, but you want to see how it could better work. How you will apply all this abundance that you have worked for, and how you will move forward from this. Like what I'm doing with all these right now. Maybe, I'm gonna say something here. Maybe this could mean having in the wish position the Hierophant. I'm thinking if this could be talking about partnership relationships, like love relationships, close relationships, somebody that you might be in love with, that you have very deep, serious emotions, like, you know. Maybe you're thinking about proposing, because this is your wish. And many times in tarot, the Hierophant, it means many things. But one of the things that it can mean, it's that commitment, you know, like engagement. And when I'm talking about proposal or commitment, take it as it's like whatever it means for you. It doesn't mean that you have to go marry in the church, okay? Maybe yes, it could be. Maybe that's what you want. But, you know, for other people, or maybe for you, it could mean just saying to this person you love them for the first time. Or to open up about your emotions and really what you think and what you feel about them. That could be for you a real commitment. I mean, it is. And saying, I want something more with you. I want the long run. I want to spend more time. I want to build. I want to build things with you. I want to maybe create a home. I want to create a space of work together. Maybe an atelier, you know, something like where you can work and be creative and put all your imagination and creativity in practice. If it's in your work, like this environment, like you want to propose, or like you're wishing to get that contract, you know, that higher level of commitment in the situation. But I think that this is a hidden position. Like, you're looking at it, you know that what you want, but you're maybe not expressing it because I think that you have fear. I think this is how you're coming in the situation. And you know, the Page of Swords in the reading, if I could show you the cards on the table, it would be amazing. But you know, I mean, I cannot do that right now. But just to show you, if I can, this page is coming in how you are in the situation, and this is in your past. This page is looking at the past. He's looking at this that didn't work. And as I said before, I think this is the reason why you're very, like, you're protecting yourself. And I think that you are still not fully expressing this to this person or this work environment. You're trying to take it slowly, okay? I want one last card for this tower, because the tower is this energy of, I mean, it's coming in your past, okay? What is this tower in the past for Gemini, please? 7 of Wands and 8 of Cups. Something that emotionally wasn't fulfilling for you. Maybe somebody, and 7 of Wands, I mean, this has been a fight, this has been a battle, this has been people or a certain situation with a relationship that was not healthy. You knew you had to walk away, or somebody here walk away. And this is why this tower is coming here, guys. Somebody had to walk away, and I think this has been the destruction in the past. This has been this sense of something that was built and that it kind of fell off. And I think that this happened quite rapidly. You know, because when the tower appears, it's this energy of something that comes quite fast. You know, it's like it appears and it comes, everything change. You know, it's like, it's not that energy that takes its time to, you know, transform. No, it's like almost as a surprise. And it's related to a certain situation that was ego-based here. Like, whatever relationship or work environment you were in, this was definitely not healthy for you. Because somebody here walked away. Somebody here emotionally wasn't fulfilled. And somebody here was, again, very defensive, or you felt you have to defend yourself. Maybe people were talking bad, people were not acting, appreciating what you were doing, and there has been an issue, like maybe a fight, or like somebody has lost their job because of this situation. And because of that, this is the moment where now you're getting the chance, and this beautiful energy is coming your way, guys. But maybe you're, it's like you wanna, you know, you wanna take it slowly. Maybe, you know, you don't want to. It's like you don't want to go through that deception again. But Gemini, just for closing the reading, and to whoever this story has resonated with your life, I mean, if this story has talked to you, or it's kind of speaking about whatever is going through right now in your life, I think that this is something that you really can trust, okay? I think that this is something that you can open up. Because whatever this is for you, I'm feeling that you're gonna get this wish fulfillment. And it's not important. You wanna take a time, take it slowly. Take it slowly if that's what you need and that's what you feel you need. But don't self-sabotage yourself, okay? Don't self-sabotage yourself. I think that whoever this is it, or whatever work environment it's kind of like building up right now, or opportunity that will come out your way this month, you need to take it, because this is something that will give you in the long run so much. And I think that it's okay to sometimes, as I said, be defensive, but don't fight it. That's what I'm saying. It's like, maybe communicate a little bit more deeper what you really think. Yeah, plan, take your time to plan and to see what you really want from this, if it's really worth it for you or not, how practically, materially you're gonna put it, how you're gonna do it. It's important. But don't self-sabotage yourself here, because I think you know that you want this. You deserve this as well. And that whatever happened in the past is the past. It's not there anymore, okay? And these people that maybe influenced this situation or had created this issue in that aspect of your life, they don't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Because now you're going to get something that will be what you want and what you deserve, okay? What you have worked hard for. And it's something that you could be really good at as well. Anyway, guys, I think for me this is the reading. Beautiful reading. I mean, I'm very happy to see these cards, I think I just did the Cancer reading yesterday, and I must say it was a little bit heavier, the energy. So I'm happy to see this energy right now. And well, guys, thank you for watching. If you are interested in having a private reading, I'm fully open. So I'm leaving, like, if you check the box below, you can see that I have my Instagram and I have my Facebook page as well, where I like to put some music and some information I'm interested in sharing, and also my email. So if you want to get a private reading, because you want to go a little bit deeper into your own personal story, please contact me. I'm fully open for it. Okay, guys? I hope you have a good holiday, and I see you next month. Bye-bye.